Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of James Great Millstone, and salutation to all Yakims out there pushing this word and in sincerity. This is the brother Dawabar from the Jamaica GMS camp, here to do a video. This time I want to talk about basically our people, even though they're in an oppression, them feel like say, yo, them are going to worse, which is wrong. To be exact, the men of the Lord, men of GMS, the men out there in the highways and the byways are going through the worst, right? Because our people tend to throw word on them one another at the time. I say, yo, another man can't walk a mile in them shoes, and basically him go through the worst and him been through the worst. But even though we under oppression, yeah, but no, right? The men of the Lord go through the worst. First thing first, our people, 2/3, are only looked down upon by Esau and the other nations. Our own people look down upon we, the men of the Lord. So we are get looked down upon the other nations, Esau, the Moabites, right? But and our own people. So that it even worse so while within 2/3 they have people within 2/3 they actually praise them one another, call them one another God. You see me for wickedness, right? It and so it we, right? First scripture I want to bring out. Yeah. Right, this is Ecclesiastes 1 and 18. For in much wisdom is much grief. Right? All people now search for wisdom. All people just continuing in them wickedness daily. All people now dig for wisdom. All people now search for wisdom, right? And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. And why scripture said that is because basically if you know the truth, if you know the truth and live in another world, I want to worst thing them because you know the right, but you can't do the right because of where you're there. Basically, we are prison, so we know the right, we know the ways to live, and basically have to act the opposite way, and we don't have no control over it. So basically, we out here and do a bag of stupidness, right? Not laws that we no meaning say laws that we can follow, we not try follow them, right? But we out here do a bag of foolishness go off daily, right? And we actually know the laws. Our people not search for knowledge, so them don't know knowledge. So them as the scripture said, them wise to do evil, right? So them not got too much grief or sorrow, right? Them just a live daily, right? Our people just basically I go through certain parts I curse, monetary, woman wise, right? If you actually know the truth, the simplest things, but the man of the Lord. We have laws out there simple where we can't follow none at all. Like the female with period law. Right? Scripture say you know for the run one female when she has her period basically. And we can't follow that because you have many laws we actually go schools, we have to take taxi, have to be in a public areas, even work areas, right? Where say yo females sit down there so basically them walk past, their work when them see them period and it is unclean and them think they even that bother the men of the law. 2/3 now go through that. 2/3 feel like say yo when them woman see them period, they figure them tummy rub and them fi do this to them woman and do that to them woman. All type of nastiness, yo. It actually can if you actually want female depend on her period and their own, you feel uncomfortable when you actually know it, the truth. So in scripture says, for with much wisdom is much grief, right? Basically things like even adultery, right? A man might feel like say yo adultery simple as long as you know fuck an next man girl select your from a language, right? A next man woman, that are just it. But it far deeper than that, right? Hold on. Let's see if we can get that scripture there. 5 and 27. Alright. So Psalm 5 and 27. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her all had committed adultery with her already in his heart. Yeah, basically. So yo, you see a female a pass here, you see me, yeah, look on her ass and yeah, imagine say yeah, do things to the female there. You see me, you start imagine a bag of things. Yeah, say in front of her fat and her breast them this and that and you see me, but you not bear in mind say yo, a goodly a brother female. You not bear the fact say you not bear in mind say yo, she goodly have a man already. And you actually a pre if you do that to an next man, no man. Right? That's why the scripture say that. And them things here, by the men and lad, as the scripture say, oh, I need that increased knowledge, increased sorrow. How people not increase it knowledge, how people don't know them things. Right now, this are the norm. This are the norm for people nowadays. Right? This are basically the norm for people nowadays. For look for man, woman, and them things. Yo, wise to do evil. Right? All people feel said this are the best way out, and then them post on social media or upon him story or whatever and make it look like say what the worst life them. Even though a worst life we are go through. But to be honest, the men of the Lord are go through worse. Way worse. Way worse. Right? Way worse. The men of the Lord, boy, alright. See that scripture. Right, it's a Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, right? When you learn the truth, basically you're spiritually awakened, right? So you basically know things now so that your spirit, right? But you know say yo the flesh subjected to sin. So you know say yo the flesh constantly go off. Right? And that's the battle where we have daily our people, two-thirds not have that battle. Two-thirds just do what them feel like do, two-thirds not spiritually awakened. Right? Them still asleep. So this is not really a problem to them. While the men of the Lord basically affair meds every single step of them way and affair things spiritually constantly because yo wages of sin is dead. You see me? Can dead at any time. Most I can just and take one away because basically we go off every day, right? Scripture say most I say if you love me, keep my commandments, right? And we are trying to show the love to most I. So we are trying keeping commandments that we can't keep because what the flesh subjected unto sin, and we have to go through that daily, right? So for the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to one to the another, one to the other, so that he cannot do the things that he would. Right? We want to keep the laws imperfect. We want to do all of that, but what? The flesh subjected to sin, so we can't do that. Right? We have to try practice. We have to try keep spiritual or keep the laws them in our mind and not in the back of your mind. Right? You have to try. You have to think about the scriptures every single step you make. If you actually try, right? But even so, it brings great sorrow because we know we can't do it 100%. We know we can't do it 100%, right? So, but if you are led of the Spirit, you are not under the law. Now this is the part of my going up. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, right? So basically, right, it a list out the things them with the flesh basically do. Right, how they look. Yeah, I try to pronounce over there. So lascivious, lasciviousness. Right. Do some research on the word here. Okay, so feelings are revealing an overt sexual interest or desire. Okay, Oh, so this go back to lust. Okay, let's go back to lust. Right, you say idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, right? So basically, hey, it's witchcraft and adultery are one of the and hatred, right? Are the are the highest thing them there right now within 2/3. Are the highest thing them there within the 2/3 society right now. If you now try preach adultery or witchcraft or hatred to our next brother, well you not say nothing within the 2/3 society. Basically, our people rather tamper with them brother female, seek unto familiar spirit fi make it out and not the Lord thy God Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see me? And have hatred towards them brother. Basically all 2/3 do approve against them one another. Right? So variance, emul emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, right? Right. Yeah, need to look up the word here. Okay, so basically this is going off to another doctrine. It's a belief or opinion contrary to orthodox religion. Okay. Say envy, murder, drunkenness, right? Revilings and such like, right? So basically, at this I'm within the 2/3, you can say all of them something I get bring out. You see me? But the major battle are with the flesh and the spirit because you know the right and can't do it, and one of the worst thing that you could have ever go through, right? And as me say, we get looked down upon by everybody, right? Can get a scripture for you about that. So 1 Corinthians 4, right, start of verse 9. For I think that Yahweh, Washem Yahushai, had set forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the earth, unto angels, and to man. We are fools for a Mashiach's sake, but ye are wise in a Mashiach. Right? That's clear. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst and are naked and are buffeted and have no certain dwelling place, and labor working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer. So, being defamed, we entreat, we are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscouring of all the things unto this day. Hey, scripture straightforward. It says we are made the filth of the earth, right? Because what? We are do the will of the Most High. We are do the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and not of the world, right? We are not of the world, and because we are doing the work of the Most High, we are looked down upon because the world don't pre or do the work, the things of the Most High, right? The world does not love the Lord. You see me? The world love itself. You see me? The world love its own. The world not love it. The world not love the Most High. Scripture said them have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge, right? Them don't know the Most High. Them just get up every day and go and say a bag of things with their mouth, right? So suppose we can end it there, just to prove that say the men of the most High got through way worse than even our own people, right? So that more give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Akakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS Great Stone, and salutation to all the Akims out there pushing the sword in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.